Hi, first graders. Today we're going to continue learning about the characters in our book. So, I want to talk to you about some characters you probably already know. I have Woody and Nemo, Mickey, Poppy, and Anna. But these characters don't tell a whole story all by themselves. They need other characters to help them. We already know that the most important part of a story is characters, but we can't watch a movie like Finding Nemo without Dory and Nemo's dad, Marlin. So what we're going to do today is we're going to learn about other characters too. Readers pay attention to other characters, not just the main character. Yesterday, we started reading Mr. Putter and Tabby Drop the Ball. And we started learning all about Mr. Putter. Today, we're going to learn about another character in this book. So I want you to listen as I read chapter 2 of Mr. Putter and Tabby Drop the Ball and see what you can learn about Mr. Putter, but also what you can learn about the other characters in this book. Okay, so we're going to continue with chapter 2. The team. Mr. Putter found his mitt. Now all we need is a team, he told Tabby. Mr. Putter called his friend and neighbor, Mrs. Teaberry. Mrs. Teaberry would know about a team. She was very sporty. She even walked a dog-a-thon with her good dog Zeke. Of course there's a team, said Mrs. Teaberry. It's called the Yankee Doodle Dandies. Am I too old to play? Asked Mr. Putter. Heavens no, said Mrs. Teaberry, handing Zeke a sniffy bone. You will feel young on that team. So we've met another character, Mrs. Teaberry. Let's keep reading to see what we can learn about her. Will my knees feel young on that team? Asked Mr. Putter. You are not too old, and neither am I, said Mrs. Teaberry. We'll both play. Mr. Putter hung up the phone. I hope I'm not too old, he said to Tabby. Tabby just purred. To her, Mr. Putter was perfect. Okay, so we've finished chapter 2, and we've met a new character in our story. We've learned that Mr. Putter has a friend named Mrs. Teaberry, and we met Mrs. Teaberry because Mr. Putter called her, wanting to play baseball. We learned that Mrs. Teaberry is a good friend. We learned that she's a good friend because she's encouraging Mr. Putter to be able to play, even though Mr. Putter is a little worried that he might be too old for baseball. Mrs. Teaberry is encouraging. She keeps telling Mr. Putter, you're not too old. You can do it. We'll do it together. She's encouraging him to play baseball. We also learned that Mrs. Teaberry is excited about playing baseball. She's so excited when Mr. Putter calls asking about a baseball team that she decides that she'll play with Mr. Putter too. So today we learned that readers pay attention to the main character and learn all they can, but they also pay attention to the other characters in this book. And we did this by paying attention to Mrs. Teaberry and learning about her. Today when you're reading, I want you to see what you can learn about the characters in your book.